Wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. You know, school in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes.
Yeah, Charlotte's Most Dangerous Crew No Advisory Podcast. Your boy, C.L. McClain.
It's your girl, Shout Bugs.
It's your girl, Ashbee.
Hey, the boy next door, the dude from school to jerk at work, Patty.
Yeah, shout out to Merciless Guy Maker, shout out to E-Class, shout out to P-Fine, shout out to K Digital, shout out to Sid, shout out to Welch, shout out my man Jay in the background who came through and kicked it with us today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't figure nobody, right?
Nah,
my
that
voice
was
is
it.
kind of like hoarse. I've been, going out a couple of past days and, voice is all fucked up. How was y'all weekend and shit? Y'all weekend is good and all that? I said I'm going to start doing that more often.
Yeah.
You feel me? And, start off like, how was y'all guys' weekends and days and months and hours and minutes and seconds?
Do the recap. Yeah, I'm saying,
know what I'm saying?
the fight. Did a little fight party Joel last night. Made some rounds at a couple of events that had some free goddamn entry. That was the main focus. Huh?
Who fought last night?
I'll tell you later on in the segments that I'm gonna do. The other stuff, just chilling, being a dad, doing that regular stuff like that, man.
Oh, shout out to Duke, man. Duke, y'all saw that game?
Yes.
I mean, I know they ain't see it, but you saw it?
Yeah,
All right,
I
that was
saw
a crazy
pieces
game.
of it. I want to watch the whole thing. I ain't get to watch the end.
I watched
of
the
that.
whole fucking game. Shout
You
out
watched
to
the
Duke.
whole game?
Yeah, shout
that
out
Duke
to
is my squad. Who you like? Chapel
I
Hill.
like Duke.
You like Duke too?
Yeah,
See, man, that's
like
what I'm
Duke.
talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas got sense, man. Anybody that want to progress in the world, niggas that want to progress in the world, I feel like they like Duke. I feel like niggas that just want to still be niggas, they like Carolina.
That's very.
I don't know. It's like Sega Genesis and
broad
Super Nintendo.
statement.
It's two types of niggas.
Oh, okay, well.
Well,
I'm not into sports, so I really wouldn't know anything
Yeah, I
about
know
that.
they didn't know
but if you
nothing
say
about that
so,
stuff.
I'll start paying attention.
You
Lord.
into sports, you just don't know it.
I'm saying you got to start watching sports, man. The sports is very calm and very relaxing. You learn a lot of things with sports.
Why?
man.
Things that I like to
relaxing?
do are relaxing.
It is relaxing.
Watching
You can sit
sports
down, get
is
your
not
little
something that I
wine,
like
beer,
to
whatever.
do.
You want me to tell you why they don't like
And
sports?
I think I'm set in my ways, so I'm not gonna
That's
ever.
why. That's why right there. Because
Just what you're not gonna
women
get me to like
don't,
sports.
women don't like team sports. They don't like I gotta work with all y'all bitches. No. They don't like
That's not true at all. That has
The
nothing to
bitches
do
you
with
know.
Right. First of all, stop putting everybody
Yes,
in
you
a
do.
category.
Y'all don't
First
like
of
sports.
all. Second of all, I don't like sports because it's not interesting to me. I'm not an athlete. I don't play
You don't got to
sports
be an
myself.
athlete to watch sports.
I think you have to have.
You have
some
to have some sort of interest in it.
Yeah, you have to have
I
like.
have
So-
no interest.
so
interest.
it's
Only
not-
interest that I have is that it's men and some of them be fine as hell.
Have
That's
you
the
ever
only
met
interest I have.
A professional basketball NBA player or NFL player?
Have I ever met a
Like in
professional?
person,
Yeah.
like in person. Who'd you meet?
I met, what's his name, the Tolbert guy. That's my line sister's best friend.
Tober, who's that?
Yeah,
On the
he's a
Panthers.
fullback. Yeah, he's not really impressive. Let's see.
My good friend is Thomas Davis. She's married to Thomas Davis, so I hung around him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I like the players individually.
Yeah, and you see
What do
him.
they
I like
have
what
to
they
do with
But
anything?
they ain't got
Right,
nothing to do. I don't want to see his ass play.
But hold
But I
on,
like
wait
what
a
he
minute,
do
wait a
more
minute.
off the field than what he do on the field.
Wait, so you see him in person and all his big and how big he is, and then imagining him with helmet, shoulder pads on it. Imagine him running fast and hitting. That didn't like what he did
That
for a
didn't
living didn't
excite you?
appeal to you.
No, who the fuck cares? Who cares?
Do you understand how? Okay, so being a
It's like
non-athlete,
beating a dead horse. We're not going to get into
Right.
it. I'm trying to
If you're a
figure out why I like
non-athlete,
sports.
you can't appreciate that people can do things way past your capabilities.
That's like I'm into ballet. Like, would you ever go see
Right.
Misty Copeland perform? Like, I would love to.
that's-
Go. I would sit
that's-
there and watch 3 hours of Misty Copeland perform.
And that's outside
interesting.
of my realm.
And
That's something that I
relaxing.
can't do. And
That's relaxing.
I can
to
watch
me.
that.
I love
Will y'all watch
plays.
ballet?
I love plays.
Huh?
Will you watch ballet?
I'll
I
sit and
watch
watch.
ballet. Yes,
Yeah.
I went to like a
Look at Petty.
play
Nigga, fuck
before,
you.
like
Probably not.
Now, I'm not saying I will watch it consistently, but I have.
I like to go see it
watch
live. Like that's something I'm interested in. So sports, that's not something I'm interested in. Sitting through a game.
Stop trying to make us like sports.
It's not
Period.
gonna happen.
Anyway.
You know,
Stop trying to make it
it's
work.
an
It's not
awareness
gonna
thing,
work.
you know.
Stop trying to make that shit work.
Now we gotta like have a no advisory game, not a game night per se with just actual games, but watching a game. Gotta have to do that.
No,
Yeah.
because
So-
we tried that already.
Well, if
Remember
y'all
the
had-
last
No, we didn't do
meeting? The last meeting we were at, it was some football game or basketball game. Elliot was there.
No,
that
but
y'all was trying to talk about. Nigga, we ain't doing that.
No, but see, it wasn't arranged around the basketball game. We just happened to have the basketball game.
As
on.
long as it's food, I don't give a fuck.
And
Okay,
drinks,
We don't do
I'll
that.
stay.
right.
And we said all this.
I ain't
I ain't even find out how was your weekend was.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
it's your turn. Go ahead. We'll just go around in a circle.
It was really good. As y'all know, I just moved into my place, so I'm just kind of trying to get things situated.
We didn't know that.
Baby was
No, we didn't.
not feeling good.
Oh,
Had
yeah,
the
how is he?
freaking flu. He's better now. About to go back to school after the whole week off.
Okay.
Had the whole week off?
I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
he
the
was
flu
sick.
takes
The
a little
flu.
while.
And then
so-
Friday, they ain't go to school anyway because it was a tornado.
Right.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
that
That shit
shit
was
pissed me
real.
off.
That shit was actually real.
It was one in Belmont, Gastonia, and Concord that I know of.
There was one down south of Uptown because I was uptown and
I work uptown.
we on the 21st floor and I saw somebody leaned on the lights at some point, whatever, and the lights went dim. And so everybody's like, the power went off. And then after that, everybody looked outside. I looked outside.
It was
and
dark.
I had never seen it be that dark. And you could see how fast the wind was moving because it was carrying water.
Right.
It was carrying some of the water that was it. And the water was going by the motherfucking windows, and the windows was twerking. I said, windows ain't supposed to twerk, nigga.
I'd have got my ass.
Nigga was just woo, 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 woo.
underneath
I ran
something.
down 20 flights of stairs. Everything was, of course, everything was copacetic. What, like 30, 40 minutes later, hour later,
for
whatever the case may
y'all.
be. But
That
that shit was scary, scary. Like, and the tornado somebody had a picture. I got a picture of the tornado that hit South Side. Like, it was a real ass tornado.
Well, yeah, they swiftly canceled school, so
Swift.
yeah.
And I didn't find out until I was 10 minutes from my child's school.
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
so pissed. Black
Yeah, they
people.
did send those texts,
he
man.
was headed
Yeah,
to
the
school.
flash.
I was
Yeah.
taking her too, so her daycare follows CMS schedule. And they didn't tell me until 8:18. And I was going to be at work at 8:30.
So we had an F0 tornado. That's what we had.
What's that mean?
Zero.
What does that mean?
No, that's what it said.
That's what it's called, yeah.
That, it denotes the wind speed.
Oh, okay.
Because people think tornadoes, they think the swirly
Right.
shit. You know
It's
what I
not
mean? It's
always.
wind speed.
Yeah.
No. It
No,
was a
this
swirly
was an
thing.
actual twister.
was a
It was an
swirly
actual
I didn't
twister.
see
But we got
That
a
was
lot
a
of
It was
places.
uptown. It
Right.
was, and it was
It was
quick. It was
uptown.
A
quick.
lot of places just got the effect of the wind. They didn't actually get the eye of the actual
Right.
tornado. But
Right.
Because it's so hard to gain mass when you got all these buildings, all these
Yeah, it
hills and
breaks
stuff like
up.
that. It breaks up. But
Shout out to New York. That's why I like living in New York. Can never
Yeah,
get none of them
it's
shit.
But it's an island. Well, Manhattan is an island,
you
so
ain't
that's
gotta
really
worry
not
about
any better.
Yeah, you got
But
terrorists
living
in
on
New York.
top
I don't
of
want to.
each
That's
other
not an
in those type of
alternative.
situations is not healthy. The energy in those buildings, my God, I can only imagine. That's why a lot of New Yorkers are angry.
Yeah.
Shout out to New York. I'm
I
not
think that
angry.
we're angry. Yeah.
You are angry. I brought in some food for us. She's like, fuck, I don't fuck
He
that
just
fucking ass
didn't want
dip,
the
nigga.
dip. I don't think that's anger.
I don't think
That's
y'all
fine.
are angry,
Fuck
but
ass
for
That's
the
a
a lot
preference. I
of New
didn't want
Yorkers
that.
are angry. At least the movies I've seen.
Movies. We gonna, I'm not doing this.
Okay. All
We're
right,
not
Sha.
doing
Except for
it.
that
Sha, how was your weekend, Sha?
Moving on, yes, my weekend started off very irritating because, like I said, school was closed and I did not find out until 10 minutes before, so that pissed me off. But it was still a good Friday with my daughter. I got to go to work Friday evening. Yesterday, I went to a full moon gathering.
What?
A full moon gathering. It's the full moon ritual that you do. You know, whenever it's a full or new moon, those are times of high intentions and just good vibrations and things, you know. So it's at Musa Moon. Musa Moon is a shop downtown. It's like an apothecary kind of. She's a spiritual healer. And she sells like sage or crystals and all of that. And she does these gatherings. Anytime it's a full and new moon, she does it every month.
Oh, wow.
I think I saw that on your Facebook.
What
Yeah.
day? What
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
What day? Tell the listeners what
It's
day.
no, it's whenever the full moon
Oh, wow.
or the new moon is. So you just have to watch your calendars.
Okay.
I went one
interesting.
time last year and I haven't gone back since just because of my schedule and things. But I was gonna go to Duval's show last night was the plan. But then I saw her post this and I said, I've seen Duval twice. I'll
Where's
go to this
Duval at
instead.
last night?
He was at Night Theater.
Night.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
He was at Night Theater. So that full moon gathering was awesome. You know,
Shout out
just
to the full moon.
Yeah. How did
Yeah.
you find out about the Duval gathering? On what?
about Lil Duval.
Yeah, all of his.
Well, I
his
follow him on Instagram.
Instagram.
So yeah, that's how I knew that he was coming to Charlotte.
Got you
Yeah.
ask about the food.
I thought that's what you asked him about too, right?
Shout out to Duval.
Yeah. But no, you can do your own full moon gatherings. You don't have to go and, you know, you can just look it up and find your own rituals and things that you do. But here we journaled and just had a little conversation, you know, about things that we're struggling with and letting go and releasing and welcoming and all that. It was awesome. That was it.
That was good. I like that. All right.
That's the type of shit that, you need to be on.
No. All right, before we get to hot topic, I want to talk about. I was watching this this Texas A&M game, and
Basketball,
Mississippi
right?
State, college basketball to women. Like, why the fuck these girls out there with their full fingernails, eyelids,
basketball court?
On the basketball court.
They probably could still play with it.
Nah,
Oh, wow.
B.
No,
I got
that's
you can
stupid.
still play with
Let
it.
me
What's
check
the
that
problem?
score.
That's stupid.
I'm sorry, that was just some off the topic shit.
How is this? If they can still play with it, if it's
Hold on.
comfortable for them and it's not bothering
Yeah,
them,
was
why
it
is it
like
stupid?
affecting the game?
No, if it's not, then what's the problem?
Versus
That's funny you say that because
it is.
I'm
It is,
not
though.
seeing that. Like I used to cheerlead in high school. I just remember the girls no nails.
Yeah,
like,
they
no
look like
makeup.
boys.
So
Yeah.
for me to see that, I actually appreciate that.
Right,
You
then you can
appreciate-
still be.
As a girl, like
Yeah,
like
right.
being
I
able
can
to
still be a lady, still look gorgeous, and
Right.
play what I love to play. That's
Right.
dope.
I think so too.
Nah, I just don't think that's appropriate. Like you got
What's the problem?
Cause like
Did something
it's
happen?
basketball.
So
like,
Anybody got injured?
No. What it is what it. I think what he's saying is like
Let me see
you
what
are undeniably hindering yourself. Now, the measure in which, the degree in which each person is hindered by that is different to the each person. But
Or
you
they
can't,
could be hindered, not at all. But go ahead.
But that's highly unlikely. It would be like you give yourself less of an advantage. The more things that you add to yourself when you are playing sports, the more weight, the more obstacles you have to overcome when it comes to doing anything.
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish.
How are
Hold
you
on, let him
yelling?
finish.
How are you yelling? You don't
Let
even
him
play
finish.
sports.
But as an observer, can I just say
As an
this?
observer?
I think women.
you're an
I
observer?
think
No,
you're an
I
observer.
play sports.
You play sports, but you don't play sports.
I
with
play
men.
basketball.
Hold on a
Professionally.
second. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to stop yelling. I'm sorry. We're going to calm down one at a
I
time.
play sports professionally.
I played
but he has
sports
played
professionally
sports. He
on
played
higher
in college and
levels.
all that. But you never played sports in nails or jewelry because
Yeah.
that's not, y'all don't do that in men's sports, right?
Yeah.
So how can you speak for someone else who can do those things?
Because you know what it calls for. You know what the game calls for. And so when you put
why they even bring that up? My bad.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
you
the
know,
score?
It's just
They actually won though.
No,
Exactly.
Can
Who
I
won?
just say
The
something?
girls that
Mississippi
had on the
State.
nails
Can I
and
just,
shit.
Wait,
can I
who-
just
wait.
add that?
Wait.
Can I? No.
All of
Can I just add to that? In the times of women trying to make
the one with the
people.
dress with the nails.
who had
And in the
that?
times of women, in the times of women, the
Y'all
times of
actually-
women,
y'all
no, the
actually
times of
yelling
women
over
trying to
each
make,
other.
no, the times of women trying to make y'all
I know that
feel
was just ad
comfortable.
libs. I'm not yelling. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the times of women to make y'all feel comfortable just because y'all don't
No,
enjoy
I don't care
seeing
about that.
in
No,
y'all
I don't care about that.
basketball.
No.
That doesn't take away
I
from
don't
these
care about that.
women being able to be women on the court.
No.
Because
Come
at
on,
the
sis.
end of
I
the
don't
day,
care
when
about
they
that.
leave the court, they're putting those lashes on, they're putting their nails
Come
done,
on, sis.
and they won the game nonetheless. But
Come on,
even if
sis.
they had lost the game, them being women on the court does not take away. It just makes y'all uncomfortable.
No, it's not.
And
No,
that's
it's
not
not.
why they
No, we're
should
not
not do
uncomfortable.
it.
I don't think
if
I'm
I saw
uncomfortable
that
at
as
all.
a girl growing up, that may have made me more sports inclined.
Right,
But
like, I wanna do
always
it,
felt
right.
like
And you
I
would have
don't wanna
got
get
your
mad.
ass bust
I would've-
with them
you don't know
lashes
that.
and them nails.
I don't
You would have
see-
got your
Shout out
ass
to the
bust
girls that wanted
by
your
that
lashes
tomboy
and the nails
named
on.
Jessica who
Shout
don't
out
wear
to the
none of that.
guys.
Would have bust
Shout
your
out
ass
to the guys
with them.
who didn't make it to the professional level that these ladies in the lashes and shit might make. So,
Come on, bitch. I
Nah,
love that. That's
but
the
you know
word.
what?
That's
But
the
you know
word.
what?
Shit,
just
shout out to
saying.
the girls who look like men who didn't make it to the level that they make
That
it.
don't, what
I
do they
mean,
have to?
shout
That don't
out
have
to
anything to
those
do with
girls,
anything.
It does. It's women.
But nonetheless,
those
shout out
You
to
can't
it was
compare to
a-
us. Y'all can't.
Yeah,
Y'all,
no.
An all-star team of y'all couldn't beat a male team. So why are you comparing
So
to us?
that's why
Why
well,
would you
hold on a
compare
second.
yourself to other women though?
Okay, so wait. Okay, so hold
It's
on
basketball.
a second. Based on your logic,
Be serious.
Based on your logic,
Be serious.
the men and the women aren't going to play against each other anyway. So why is the men worried about the women with their nails
'Cause
and
it
their
makes them
lashes?
uncomfortable.
Why
It
are you
makes
worried
them
about? You're not gonna play them.
Going back to
You're
what
not
you
gonna
said.
play 'em.
Going back to
Are
what
you
you
gonna
said.
play them? Y'all not gonna play them.
They get their ass
Maybe
whooped
in
trying
the
to play
pickup
'em.
game, yeah. In the
In a
pickup game.
pickup game, but
You know what I
that's
mean?
not gonna happen. So
But-
why is it your concern?
But the
I'm
thing
surprised.
Is,
Hold
on.
go ahead.
I'd seen you get your ass bust by a 15-year-old in some slides, nigga. I don't
That
know.
was
if you
never
can-
the. Why the fuck
always
this
bring it
motherfucker
up.
always
Always
say
bring
this
it
shit?
You might get your ass
But
bust
then he
by somebody with some
never,
goddamn
ever
crackers on.
says what happened to the little kid after that. Anyway,
don't know.
I'm gonna talk about that. But anyway,
We not.
You're not gonna
You
talk about
Crossed up the little.
No, he bagged him
Nah,
down.
little
The kid
kid.
crossed him up. Was on the edge of the
Oh,
flip
did you know
flop.
he was heated?
Yeah, that nigga was on the edge of his sneaker. Yeah, he was over here, nigga. He taxi. He called a
You
cab
ain't right for that shit.
on his
anyway, he's a
own.
little kid. I ain't gonna worry about that. But I'm just saying, so a little to my point. When I was watching the game, Like, and I was talking about, I was like, yo, if you look at all the WNBA players that were stars that came out, none of them really had makeup on, hair done, nails done. They didn't. They went out, played their ball. I'm like, why this whole girls got all this fucking makeup on that? They had the baby hair and shit, nails. So I'm like, they gonna get smacked. They was getting smacked.
It's a brand new day that they can.
They was getting smacked, but they came back and actually won the game.
I'm about to lay my
salute to them.
I go to getting this.
They changed that narrative for me for that one game.
What that goes to show is that I can play this sport and still look good doing it, or still look how I want to look doing it. Period.
I mean, I don't got nothing against it. I just wanted to know why they was doing that.
Because they can.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because the ball hit your nail break, and all types of shit. That's a contact sport. You know what I mean?
It's a contact sport, but
so if
they are successful, I mean, the same thing can happen. You might not have nails on, but you can play the same sport, and the ball can hit your finger wrong. You can break your finger.
By the way, wasn't there a guy on the basketball team wearing jewelry in the NBA? Didn't he have like a necklace or something on? Don't I see guys playing football wearing jewelry? I have
football. They do wear jewelry, but basketball you can't wear jewelry.
So why is that okay? Like, why was you wearing jewelry?
The placement. It's different. It's
because football is different. Because football they got on the pass and all that. They can put that on there.
But you can do.
Damn, we even get the hot topics. Look at the hot topics. Topics.
Niggas, child, when you back niggas,
and then y'all tried to slide that shit in there.
It's not back. It's back. Nah, goddamn.
I just wanted to have a conversation and just wanted to know because
shit. Now,
to me that look awkward.
Y'all gonna stop that.
It's to me it look awkward. You like shout out to Mississippi State. No, they all the girls look good.
Shout out to y'all Mississippi State. Y'all won looking fabulous.
It's like they came from the club and went to the basketball court.
And there's nothing wrong with it because they still won.
It's not. It is nothing wrong with it. I say this. I just say this and leave it down.
You better backpedal, nigga. What's up?
No, I ain't backpedaling.
You said it was nothing wrong with it 10 minutes ago.
No more points when you heard that stop. Now, damn it, that mean a nigga ain't got nothing else to say. Go ahead.
But sorry, go ahead.
So anyway, I was saying, at the end of the day, as an athlete, I know if a motherfucker, I don't care, man, woman, or child. If you care too much about your aesthetics, I'ma bust your shit. I already know as an athlete, you're not as focused on your craft as I am. It was a nigga that got his ass whooped last night at the MMA fight where it was one of the undercards, and I remember most of the guys we in the bros, we in this room, and most of them athletes, most of us play football, and the majority of the room right away, one guy, he had his little braids all done. It was in the designs and everything. It was real tight. And then the other dude, grizzly, beard, no shave, patch of hair here, patch of hair here. You could already tell. Nigga was like, yeah, he gonna get his ass whooped. And what happened? The dude with the little braids, he got his ass balled the fuck up. Because you focusing on aesthetics and not your craft.
Based on Patty's logic, you can look good and do what you love to do.
You can, but you can't be focused on it.
Did those ladies win last night?
You can't be focused on it.
Oh, okay.
The other girls had them too.
They won. So
the
moving
other
on,
girls had them too.
Your point has not been made, sir. Moving on.
I'll bust y'all ass in basketball. You wear some
That's fine.
Me, I'll tell you that.
But we don't play, so it doesn't matter. Talk to Mississippi State, nigga. You talking to people that don't play. Talk to them.
In basketball.
You say that shit.
I will block the shit out of your shot. Equal rights, goddammit.
Moving on. There'll be another episode of Martin. Okay, moving on. Go ahead, sis. Hot topics.
Anyways.
Niggas aggravating as hell.
Moving on to some more pressing topics.
Yeah, shoot his ass.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, do we have the buttons working and everything?
Yeah, you got a little something.
It's not the same, but
you're right. It's not the same. But anyways, the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Now, when I first started talking about this, the toll was like at 427. Yesterday it was at 756. Today it is 811.
Right. It just keeps going up.
Now, the thing about it is the day that this was released to the world, the so-called date, it's a mix-up. Nobody knows when this date, nobody knows when the first case was allegedly came out, because it allegedly came out to the world in January. Right. They're saying in China that
it's been going on for a while.
Since December.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I just think the 811 deaths are like...
It's just a number thrown out there.
I think it is. I think it is, unfortunately, especially when you got 34,000 people infected with the shit.
Right. And then, of course, the media is here to spark reactions and shit. So, trying to scare everyone. Now, I did see an article on Facebook today, though, that 4 people flew in from China that they're quarantining for the next 14 days before they'll allow them out in Charlotte. Y'all saw that?
They cancel all flights from China at the airport.
They fly your ass back to Antarctica first.
Well,
I'm
man.
dead ass serious. They fly you into Antarctica.
Oh, that's where they keep you in their labs.
That's where
and
you
all
hold that. That's where
That's
your
where
ass is
quarantine
getting held
is.
at. They ain't flying them niggas in the goddamn Charlotte Douglas and then having them in a room.
fly 'em
They got them
there.
niggas. You fly in where they get you. You know, it's like federal. Somebody intercept you, whatever the case may be. You on this quarantine list and you follow the protocol. And you go to Antarctica. You got to stay there for a certain amount of time.
You are
and
being
shit.
you're supposed to be quarantined for like 14 days if you coming for China, like just automatically 14 days. But the funny thing about this shit for me is the fact that I know y'all heard about the doctor that first put the
Yeah.
virus
Put the
out there.
right.
So in China, everything is pretty much monitored by the government. So they have like this thing called WeChat, and it's pretty much like our version of text messaging. So it's where the government is able to monitor your shit or whatever. So he was in there, and he pretty much said there's something like the SARS virus that's getting ready to come out and all of this.
Right.
And he was scared about it because he's talking to his doctor friends like, they got us treating these people, but who's protecting us?
Right.
Lo and behold,
He died.
He
He died.
dies. He dies. He just died yesterday. And it's like, it's just crazy to me because like I was watching videos on the city of Wuhan, and it's like that place was populated just like New York.
Right.
The streets are vacant. There's
Right.
nobody there.
That's scary.
It's like
That's
a
some I Am
vacant-
Legend type shit.
Right. It's
Not
like,
even
and the
that.
People,
I'm gonna get to that.
The people that are Americans that are trapped over there,
Right.
they're like, where are the people of Wuhan at?
Right.
Like, where are these people at? So the shit goes
Got
deeper
you
than
all
this.
in check.
I don't know if y'all know this either. In Wuhan, they have a CDC that they just opened up, like
Right.
a Center of Disease Control that they just opened up not too long ago.
Hold on,
So it's
time
like-
out. Is that separate from that hospital they built in 3 days?
You know what? I did hear about that hospital.
They,
No,
they
it's
threw that
not.
motherfucker up quick.
Okay.
They
Quicker
did.
than Mexican boy. They
Yeah.
was-
Okay. They did. I
motherfucking
heard
tent.
about that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I ain't hear about that.
But you
Yeah.
know one thing about
I
that?
was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna say, I was gonna say the CDC is there. It's like, what if they fucking is releasing these is people that's fucking lab rats and they releasing them into the society little by
Right.
little.
That's
'Cause
what happened
where
with
is
HIV?
Where are the people of Wuhan? Where are
Right.
these motherfuckers at?
Do that
ahead,
thing
I'm sorry.
sounds familiar though? Y'all, nothing don't sound familiar to y'all. Even the logo don't look familiar to
The
y'all.
logo what?
The logo what?
Of the hospital. What's the hospital?
No,
Oh,
let me
that they
see it.
built in
Of
3
the
days.
Look at that.
Let me see.
Where was that from?
Let me see.
Let me see.
You don't watch
Let me
movies?
see. Let me see.
Do
I
I
know.
need to-
Movies, but I never seen that movie.
You never seen this? What that one is?
What's
What
that,
look like?
Outbreak or something?
You know where that from? Where's that from? No, what's that from? Remember Resident Evil?
Oh, I never saw it.
Never saw. You gotta watch.
Oh.
Yo, that shit is similarly eerie to the Resident Evil, like the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
story plot.
Yep, the whole
if you
story.
watch Resident Evil,
even
same
the
shit.
body suits that they wearing now. The soldiers, they have these white body suits.
Yo.
That have like the underneath is like some neoprene neck type skin thing, but over the top they helmets, the shoulders, the midriff, it's all like a plastic body type thing. They look exactly like those
Yeah.
Residential Evil soldiers.
y'all gotta watch that movie.
So
Do
Resident
y'all-
Evil, what happens in the movie?
Like Resident Evil, they had this thing called like the T virus, right? So they were saying like the world's going to end. They were just showing the guy was giving a presentation saying this is what's going to happen. So somebody would say, well, how do you control it? What is your plan? He's like, well, we got the T virus. It's used to control the population, let this shit out, let everybody die.
Yep.
We gonna be underground. We come back up, new world. We start over.
Well,
You know what I mean?
It's like,
Yes.
have y'all heard of what is it, systemic programming or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Because it's like all that shit with the Simpsons.
Right, like all right.
It's like I think people in these high places put these little things in
Out.
these movies.
Yeah, right.
They put it in your
Purposely,
face.
Put it in
You
your
know what I'm
face
saying?
because
But
it's
it's
like-
still, yeah.
Like, dog, look at this
underlining,
shit.
but it's
Like,
in
come
your
on, dog.
face.
It's the same fucking logo. That's the Resident Evil logo, and that's the logo for the building.
System.
I think when they housing them at or some shit.
Systemic programming.
Same shit.
It's like
Systemic
It's crazy.
It's like people
It's crazy.
who are higher ups. You have what is the guy's
We're gonna
name?
come back to that.
It's crazy.
That director, I forget his name, but people like that, they've been doing this for years. You
Yeah.
got to think about it. How did the person Mark Groen, who wrote The Simpsons, have the frame of mind to have Trump going down the escalator with a woman?
Right.
All
And the
these
same
years
shit
later,
happened.
that
Same shit
same thing is happening. It's like, come on.
Because I always say, when you do a movie, especially movies like that, where
Y'all got
it shows a
crazy.
disaster or like an important time in a period in life or just in general, they got to get it from someplace. Where do they get it from? You
Exactly.
just,
It's not
sometimes
coming
like,
out
a
your
writer just thought
ass.
about that. Nah, I don't don't know. So, especially this shit here with the Simpsons. It's just too eerie, just too similar. It's just, I don't believe that shit. And then when I saw this shit, I was like,
and by the way,
that's crazy.
The strand coronavirus has been out for a long time. This is just a fatal strand because if you look on like the back of Lysol, it actually says it protects against coronavirus.
Wow.
So it's like it's a virus that's been out, but it's just like this particular strand is killing motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I mean? So ain't no telling what all they put into this strand.
Yeah, so sanitize your hands, yo.
I don't trust it.
I'm not eating no more Chinese food. No more China man.
Food. Yeah.
Now,
That's
see,
dead.
and now that's another issue that happens with stuff like this. I saw a story on Facebook again where an Uber driver, he's a Chinese Uber driver, and he picked up someone and he told them, like, thank you for not canceling because I haven't been able to make any money because everybody, once they see me, they keep canceling my trips.
Right.
That's fucked up.
He's Chinese.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Nah, and I think that's wrong. But I feel like, with food we're ingesting, you got to think about where a lot of where they're getting their food from. A lot of these times they're importing their food and their packaging. You got to be careful of the things you're ordering. Like spray that shit down with Lysol before you open it because it's coming from China. Yeah. Am I good right here?
Because I can't,
I don't know.
because you're not talking into the joint. I can't really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Remember, this mic is, you got to talk directly into the mic like
All
this.
right, I'll hold the mic.
There you go. I'm going to cut
I'm
that
just
out,
trying to,
anyway.
make sure we're camera ready and everything because we're on camera now. So, all right. So moving on.
Look, it's a Chinese lady right there. All right.
And I mean, we can't, and what we can't.
Right. We can't say every Chinese person.
But at the same time, y'all have to be careful. Have you been home lately? Like, have you been? Have you been to? They asked RJ when he went to the doctor. Have you been to China lately?
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? When you go,
Yeah, you gotta ask. You gotta know.
Right.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing is that what you said is true. I feel like what you said is true. I feel like it is a tool for population control. If you look at China, they have the largest population in the world. They already have certain measures within their culture that that minimize how many
kids
people
they
you can
have and all
and
that,
things like that. So that's very important. And if it gets to the point where people start to procreate, it's more they're lasting longer. I could see this. Yeah. Aside from the fact I did when we did the last show a couple weeks ago and I was doing some research on it there. What they use is called gutter oil. It's a big business in China, and it's called gutter oil. It's because they use the gutter oil because the profit margin is so high. It helps their economy. It supports their economy. And what they do is the gutter oil. They go to the manholes and they have these big like shovels, but they look like big soup spoons, right? And they scoop the sewage out of the manholes, and then they get like some of the leftover stuff from the slaughterhouses as well, and then they have this this whole process where they heat it up and they filter it, and it's like this big, this factory, and they heat it up and they filter it and all that stuff like that, and it's cooking oil, and they serve that to, and it goes to restaurants. It doesn't even go to individuals. It goes to restaurants to use, and they buy it in bulk.
Oh hell no!
So
that's why I say a lot of that stuff comes from over there.
Right, and then but aside from the fact, what's really big in China as well is if you're somebody of elite status, or you have. Like in their culture is you eat street food, like the poor people, whatever, the middle class people, they all eat street food, right? And it's about it being fresh.
Yeah.
They don't. That's one thing about Chinese food a lot. They focus
have
on the
those
fresher
wet
stuff.
markets and shit too.
So it's called warm meat restaurant. Warm meat restaurant is a restaurant where it's a high end. Whatever you order is very fresh. It's fresh to the point where the actual animal is out back, right? So if you order pork, or if you order beef, if you order whatever you order, the actual animal is out back, and they will slaughter the animal and get the cut. They have the samurais. I don't know what the fuck you call them at them places. They will cut the meat for you, and then they cook it right then and there. So rewind 2011, a movie came out called Contagion. And it was based on, it was about this white lady. It was based on like a plague similar to this, and a white lady who was traveling for business. She was trying to partner with the Asian company for electronics, and she flew over there, and then they took her out, and said, this is what we want. This is, as a part of partnership, you kind of get wine and dine. So they took her to one of these warm meat places, paid for a dinner, everything. Everybody ate. It's a normal thing when you getting courted by, executives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They take you out to eat and stuff to show you a good time. So a scene in the movie, it shows, this is at the end of the movie, they show this part. And the whole movie, people turning into zombies, people dying, all this shit like that. And then they show this at the end. Her at the dinner with the Asian
Right.
executives, and then they show the camera pans out back, and then it's like it's a bat up in the fucking there's bats all up in the trees and stuff like that out there.
One of them
They
pooped
trees,
into the
right?
shit.
One pooped, and the poop,
I just
and
made it
the
up.
camera follows the poop, and it drops down into the pig slop. The pig, next 3 seconds, comes over, starts eating out of the pig slop. The next 2 seconds, you see a door slam open with a guy with a big ass knife in his hand, and then the movie goes off. And so that just tells you how these
it
things
happened.
start.
And I
evolve.
think that's what
Well-
hitting the corona, wasn't it from a bat?
Well, yeah, from
Yeah.
the people eating these
Eating-
bats
Uh-huh.
too.
Bat stew,
Over
Bat
there.
stew?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's how it happened.
So it was like
See?
a popular mukbanger
Right.
a couple years ago, and she did a mukbang where she ate that. And once you do it on mukbang, it becomes real popular.
Right.
It becomes real popular in restaurants.
Right.
So
Ain't nobody-
they're attributing a coronavirus it definitely came from an animal. It's an
That's
animal
animal type
to,
disease,
yeah,
right.
animal to human strand. So it's like you got
That's
to be
crazy.
careful
You
because
gotta
you
be
don't know
careful,
what
y'all.
they eat
You
over
can't
there.
eat
And that's what I was
everything.
gonna say. They
Right.
have those warm markets over there, but they have. You think you getting chicken? That's raccoon.
Right.
Right.
They have beavers back there. I saw all type of shit back there.
Because people
on that
think what's a
video.
novelty to them got to be a novelty to me. No.
I don't want
You eating that
that.
shit? I don't want that shit. Fuck that.
It's good. It's good. It's a delicacy.
I'm like, no.
No, it's good.
I don't want it.
All right.
Damn.
Corona bye. Corona bye. That shit's crazy.
Keep it away
B.
from me.
What we got next?
All right, so moving on, y'all. Gayle
You don't got
King.
something funny? Nope, I don't want to do Gayle yet. I'm sorry. We got to keep Gayle for last.
Keep Gayle for
Give me
last?
something funny, please. Oh, is that all? If that's all you got, then that's fine.
No,
'Cause
we
we
gotta-
30 minutes in, and this shit been a little heavy already.
I mean, that's why we gotta keep it going, and we gotta keep it heavy, and then we'll
Well,
go
that's
light.
good.
No, I
That-
need a light right now.
Well, that's good
Interrupt
TV.
me with some light, please.
Well, Petty, give us a joke or something, cause Gayle King.
Goddamn.
You better drop
Goddamn
a
Gayle
joke.
King. Goddamn.
Knock knock. What you got?
How about this?
What
How
you
about
got?
Gayle King got the same strand of hair that Ashley got on right now.
Fuck you, Petty. That was not funny.
There we
That
go.
was not
it's called
funny.
Smokey the Bear.
Well, that shit was
Malaysian
not funny.
number 66.
You ready to go on? Was that a good chuckle for you, Shaw? Can we go on to Gayle King?
Yes.
Hate
I
you.
got
Gayle
one. You
King.
asked me, goddamn. Don't ask me, goddamn.
I won't.
All right.
Anyways,
He still looks
Gayle
shocked.
King has been facing a lot of backlash, y'all. So if y'all, we're gonna wait for Shaw.
No, this is a good one. That was a good one. That was a good.
That was a good one.
Yes,
But
I know.
don't
I know my shit
don't
legit
have-
when Shaw laughs. Like you ain't funny
It ain't funny.
unless Shaw laughs.
It ain't funny when the joke on me.
All right,
That's
what
the
a joke
thing
on
about
you.
it.
You like, yo,
I
fuck
love it
that.
Anyway,
funny.
Oh,
are you
man.
done, bitch?
I'm done, bitch.
All right. Anyway, so Gayle King and her hair has been facing a lot of backlash, like myself,
Gayle King.
from the dough.
Right. What she did?
Shit.
So she did an interview with Lisa Leslie. Shout out to the WNBA.
Yeah, shout out to them.
A very girly WNBA player, might I add. I
Yep,
love
she
her.
didn't wear
But
nails.
moving
She
on.
bust niggas'
Yeah.
ass. Hall of Famer.
So she did an interview with WNBA player legend Lisa Leslie, and she shared some of her opinion, I think, on the topic of Kobe Bryant. So I'll just play this clip.
That's her response.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. I wanted to play the actual
actual-
Lisa Leslie interview. My bad.
All right.
I would ask you to give us another joke, but you done.
Oh, I mean, you need another. I got a couple more.
No, thank you,
goddamn.
sir.
Yeah,
No, thank you. So,
Nope.
yeah. Hold on, let me try to pull this up. Sorry, y'all.
I mean, because
had it
you
saved.
never want dead air on the mic. You know what I'm
you,
saying? So
Petty.
sometimes, you just got to say stuff to just connect the dots. And goddamn.
Okay.
So
So I can't find the clip. I must have deleted it, and I'm sorry. But pretty much the interview, Gayle King asked Lisa Leslie about the allegations that Kobe faced
right.
You know, the sexual allegation.
Sexual.
I think it was like in 99 or 2000, 2003.
Long time ago.
2003. And I think the problem that came in, I think, was her rebuttal. Because Lisa Leslie gave her an answer. She said, you know, I think, you know, it happened or whatever. She was like, that's my friend, and I feel like I don't see him in that light. I don't see him being aggressive like that. And then I think where Gayle King went wrong is she said, but you're his friend, so you wouldn't really see that.
That's what got me.
And I think that's what got people in an uproar. And I think that's what hindered this apology that she gave. Now, because I don't know if y'all saw what Snoop said.
I think everybody saw what Snoop said.
Snoop gonna catch a case. He needs to like settle down a little bit.
I was with him at first, but when he had to call her a dog,
Can I call her? Can I do it?
Can I do it?
Can I do it? Hey, you dog face ass bitch! I'm telling you straight up. Hey, you better check yourself before we come for you.
I was like, so we threatening Gayle King?
Graze all of your goddamn goatee, nigga.
That was coming from passion. You know, he was a real Kobe fan.
Hell,
God
damn.
He was upset.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
it came from an upset place.
He was upset.
Well, play the clip
But
first
you're too
before
old to
we
be
give
goddamn-
our opinions. Yeah, she got not of the interview, but of Gayle King's apology.
I think it's an age range in which. I want to say this. I think it's an age range in which you should stop threatening people. Like if you over 50 and somebody else over 50, stop goddamn threatening motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Talk about it.
Y'all's grown. So Gayle King obviously heard that shit and she was like, okay, you niggas now.
In the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. What happened here and how I'm feeling about it. I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview, talked about many things, his career.
I'm about to hear that shit, Gayle.
And at the end, when she said, it's time to leave it alone, as I said, I thought that was powerful. And I insisted that part be in the interview because I thought that it put a nice button on that part of the conversation.
So I'm with
Kobe.
Kobe.
You know, her apologizing and everything.
Do you accept the apology?
I don't think it's for me to accept or not, because I don't think I was really mad at her to the point where I felt like she was doing her job.
So did you feel like it was inappropriate?
I definitely feel like it was inappropriate. Her is a person that has done several interviews on that stature. I think it was definitely inappropriate. But I also think that journalists do it every day. So I just feel like for people to vilify her the way that they're doing it.
So give her a pass because everybody else does it.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Everybody else does it, and I think they put a lot of pressure on Oprah and Gayle too because they are doing a lot of fuck shit with, you know, in doing all these interviews, but they refuse to interview Harvey Weinstein or talk about his case because they're friends with them. So I think people feel like, you know, y'all are pretty much canceled. So I did want to play Oprah's clip because y'all had her crying. She was
just how she's doing and
she is not doing well. May I say she is not doing well. Because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security. And she's feeling very much attacked. You know, Bill Cosby is texting from, is tweeting from jail. And she's not doing well and feels.
Okay. How you feel about that? How you feel about the interview? Like in the question, Sha?
The question itself, I understand that she's a journalist. I understand other journalists have done it or what have you, but it's a different responsibility that she has as a black woman. I mean, that's all the uproar is from us because it's a black woman, and that's speaking against a black man who was acquitted,
right?
And he wasn't really acquitted because he didn't do it. You know, he apologized. You know, they never went to trial. The girl didn't want to testify or whatever. So Gayle was wrong. Snoop was also wrong too, though. You know, Snoop. I hope everybody can agree with that as well. You know, it's
Do you see a link of how Oprah stopped, like pulled out of that documentary with Russell Simmons, and why Gayle going so hard against this guy like that? Do you think like her friend was like, she saw her friend be portrayed in the media as scared off, right? And scared off by a black male. And do you think CBS or do you think Gayle has something to do with it and wanted to, okay, we're going to stand up. We're going to face what black males do. We're going to talk about what was done wrong in the public eye, and we're not going to be afraid to address what a black male did. Do you think that has something to do with it?
I did not put those two together.
Oh, okay.
I did not. I didn't think
just
that
did
was
my damn
necessarily
self.
a link.
I don't know.
I didn't think that it was necessarily linked. I think that it's more so, I think the question itself and even how she had her rebuttal to it is more so a reflection of even Oprah standing up for her friend. I think it's more so a reflection of them as black women who don't really stand for black men. Is what I think. That's just the root of it. That's what it came to. They're now at a different financial place in their life. They got all this money and all that. They got all these white friends.
Yeah.
So they not, people always bring up how Oprah and Gayle possibly do all this charity work and all that. I don't think that speaks, though, to your love for your people for real. Like, it's great that you could have given to all of these schools and helped black boys do da-da-da-da. But that's all money that you get back to. It's charitable.
Tax
so you're going to get the money back. You know what I'm saying? But what do you love black people outside of just that? And I think that when you see situations like this, it shows, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Period.
I think it was a ploy to exploit somehow, to find a kinship, a relevance through Lisa Leslie and exploit us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was her ability.
And that's
But
the
Lisa
great
handled
thing
that
about
shit great.
she
Yes.
handled it
Yes.
great. She definitely did not bite the bait that was put in her face.
Right.
Yes.
And that was the wrong person to try it with anyway. So you're dumb as hell.
Would have got upset.
She probably did get upset, but her professionalism didn't allow her to show it.
And
Right.
it was
Didn't allow her to
If
show
you
it.
look at it, the
She was
only
upset.
thing Kobe was guilty for in that thing was adultery. That's it. That was the only thing.
That's it.
That was it. Because it wasn't rape. It was consensual. He just cheated on his wife. It was adultery. But they're not talking about that. They say rape. He wasn't convicted
And
of rape.
it's so sad. I think when we think deeper, when we go deeper down into it, again, as a black woman, interviewing another black woman about a black man, and the history that black men have in this country of being accused and killed and all of that for messing with white women in false situations, like, I don't even. That's what you could tell. The love is not there.
Right,
You don't.
it's
It's
not.
not. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day.
That boy, like, explore any possibility
Right.
of what of it being right. She did that in one particular careful little phrase. She like tried to vilify him and explore any possibility. It's kind of like, when you get interviewed by somebody, maybe somebody Caucasian or whatever like that, and you maybe give them, your explanation, and then they kind of minimize your explanation
Absolutely.
by saying something
Pulling
else,
something
by
totally
taking credibility from
Right.
you. And she tried to take credibility from her by
Right.
saying, "But that's your friend."
Right.
You would
Exactly.
say that, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
And I said, "Ooh,
That's fucked up.
Right.
That's like a
That was
motherfucker.
fucked
You
up.
ever been to court? You go to court and them white boy, you get them an explanation, and they say, but the general population is responsible for this. So, like that mean whatever you just said
Don't even fucking
that don't
matter.
even fucking mean
Exactly.
nothing. And you're
Right.
telling whoever's listening that what you just said didn't
Doesn't
even mean
anything because that's his friend.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So it was
that
just
part to me is
it
what got
was
under my
very-
skin.
it was
right
very-
there.
So-
and I feel like Lisa, if it had been a different woman, would have handled that differently, and that interview could have went real left.
way
They could've,
left.
They could have.
It could have been
real
exactly
left.
how Snoop responded to her a couple of
have
days.
been.
It could have
It
been
could
that.
have
She
in
was
person.
trying to get I don't know, man. I think she was trying to
trying to
start
have a
momentum. Yeah, I think she was trying to start momentum, have her moment, and start momentum
I don't
to
know.
have something go into the Oprah series. Because, Oprah is like the new Lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
The own network is, but I don't think that it was. Because from what Gayle said, she didn't even know that they were going to just pull that one part from the interview and make that into a clip. Is what she said. She said the interview was way broader than that. All that. I believe that because the interview was an hour or something. They couldn't have talked about that the whole time.
But they're gonna pull that because
she
of what
said
the
that she-
situation is right now with Kobe.
But she said that she didn't know that, and I do believe because how I'm looking at it as this is just a black woman. That's just she wouldn't have she didn't see the issue with that question until she got the backlash. So she wouldn't have thought that would have been the clip. She didn't see nothing wrong with it. You see what I'm saying?
I think if you, as on that level of journalism, you prepare on that level of journalism, you know your voice, you know the power of your voice, you know the company and the network behind your voice, which is CBS, which is the largest, network. As a matter of fact, it's the reason why Fox
and all that
other
exists,
places
right.
had to do, because somebody wanted, but we wanted something different. We wanted options.
Right.
It was a monopoly. So I think when you're on that level, you understand the gravity of the power of your voice, and you prepare your questions to uncover things that you want your audience to know or audience to think about.
That's true.
And so I just don't think by happenstance you put that set of questions in there. And regardless, I don't think it was by happenstance that set of questions was like, all this stuff is okay, everything's okay. Oh, and they just picked that part out to vilify me. No. It was you put that part in there to have some compelling content to ask who you were interviewing.
Yeah, because of the Kobe shit is heightened right now. So
Right.
Of course
If she had, you almost don't even need to listen to the whole interview to know what you said is still wrong.
Yes.
If you just take the sound bite of the whole hour interview, it's a sound
Let's talk
bite.
about-
And let me just say this, and I'm done. Hold on, because with stories, right? If you look at and see people's asking, well, why they don't say nothing about Weinstein? Because Weinstein's not a story that people really want to fucking hear. You know what I'm saying? People look at R. Kelly's series, R. Kelly shit. Everybody talk about that.
Right.
You have the Weinstein. Nobody really talk about that. So our community, black, that's what sells. That's what people want to hear, and that's why that clip came out. And look, she was in an uproar. That's it. Because with Weinstein, I don't hear about that shit. Me personally, I'm like, all right. But then so about that with Kobe. Let me hear what you got to say about Kobe. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. That's what it
Black
is.
people are entertaining.
Yeah, that's what it
Bottom
is.
line, they are fucking entertaining.
Just like how these companies make all this money
will-
off of us, they put these stories out, and black people going to watch it.
And people will, and she will put
Yeah,
out.
got the views.
Lifetime has the Surviving Weinstein getting ready to come out. That shit's not gonna
That
get
shit ain't gonna do
as many
nothing.
ratings as
Ain't no white people gonna
R.
watch that
Kelly.
shit.
I bet you a lot of people don't even know the shit's
I bet you the
coming
black
out.
people watch it though.
So that just-
some black people, but they ain't gonna
I'm
talk
gonna have
about
my
it.
TV on to get the rating.
So from what you're saying, it just sounds like
watching that
coonery. It sounds like she tried to, another form or a more elaborate
Absolutely.
and intricate form of black exploitation.
That's
that
it.
has been
Exactly.
going on for
For all
years.
the time
Yeah.
anyway.
All
But
these
the
years.
big problem was it was like you're contributing to the very thing we all supposed to be fighting against, bitch. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Like,
No, that's
At the
a
end
fact.
of the day,
I
it's
see
about the
that.
dollar.
What about the fact that you could have explored so many other things you could have explored? How about the very precious 13-year-old life full of talent and
Right.
legacy that he left behind?
Right.
Why not address that little girl and what she came and evolved to be? Because we watched her grow up.
Right.
It
None of that
could
was
have been.
addressed.
And if she, Lisa Leslie, and Kobe were that close of friends, that Lisa Leslie had a relationship with that girl. Why didn't that get explored in the interview at all?
I will say I watched. I don't know if I watched the whole interview or not because you said it was an hour.
I
an
thought
hour.
so.
The one I
Wasn't
saw
it?
was only
I
like
think so.
it was
was
only
like
like
20 minutes,
10,
maybe?
10
10 to 20?
minutes.
No, I think it
really
was a
short.
whole
So I had to,
special.
the one I did see, she did talk about Gigi because she does want to play for. She did want to play for the WNBA.
Absolutely.
She was actually
She would have
Play for UConn.
She would
Yeah,
have.
she actually said that she was gonna. She committed, I guess, to UConn. So
At 13.
at 13. So
She
you know,
would
she
have
had a whole
played
life
in the
ahead of her.
NBA.
And Gayle King could have definitely went down that road instead of
It's
the
fucked
wrong
up.
road. Gayle, that was
Right.
the wrong road.
could've
And
went-
so
you
now
could've
here
took-
we come with the
Yeah.
crocodile tears and apologies and all that. And it's just like at some point you have to realize you have to change your rhetoric and just how you conduct. It depends on who you conduct the interview with. I understand people saying, "Oh, everybody's been doing it and all that," but it's a different standard
Yes.
that we as people
Yes.
are going to
Have
hold
to have.
our own.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what white person y'all do that. I know that y'all do that.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm expect my sister, my auntie, really? Come on,
Right.
you know what I'm
But
saying?
she don't
That's
want us
what's
calling
fucked
her
up.
auntie.
You'll get no
And that's
pass.
it. You remember that shit
Gayle
pissed me
with the
off as
pale
well.
hair.
That shit
When
pissed me off
don't
as
call her
well.
auntie.
No, that ain't auntie no more.
Fuck you.
But no,
She
I
over
do
there with,
I do feel you. We do have to hold ourselves to a much higher standard, and that's why people be talking about we got to cancel culture. Fuck that. I'm a person who fucking buys into this shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch your shit. If I'm not fucking with you, I'm not contributing to your livelihood. Point blank. Period. I'm not canceling cancel culture because
Cancel culture is important.
It is important because you have to
agree
hold
with it.
these people to a higher standard.
Right.
You gotta let them know, like either you're with us or
You're not.
against us.
Period.
Yeah. She can go right the fuck over there on that bus with Stacey Dash and all the rest of the motherfuckers that be goddamn turn they
Her
back
and her
on.
best friend can go.
Yeah,
right
I
on.
don't see how Gayle could recover from the black community for this, but she got the white folks. She be
This
all right.
what she
Yeah,
did.
and she was
probably
using
happy
those,
with it.
and she was using those, and she and you know she got them behind her because she did. The way she answered, the way she came back with that little response video. I am mortified. I am angry. I am embarrassed. My life has been threatened.
That
That was
story
taken
whenever
out of
they get
context.
fired
Absolutely.
from a
like-
CEO or something
Sounded
on some
very
racial shit.
Yeah, it sound like a
White
list
tears, yes.
of white, carefully crafted sentences put together. They said, "Gayle, say this shit."
That
Okay?
shit will work,
We
Gayle.
have a template for you in times
Hey, that shit'll
of
work, Gayle.
social
Do that.
media wrath.
They got like a little box. When
Nigga,
shit
yeah.
goes wrong, hit that red box.
Hit that
get
red
them
Like a
notes.
little card catalog
Get
in the
them notes.
library.
Nigga,
Say this shit.
if you think they ain't got some motherfucking exit strategies and fail safe proof
Right.
strategies already, what they call them, damage control. They have specific people
Right.
in that industry because the stakes are too high. It doesn't get any bigger
They've
than like
been through
national
this.
media.
They've been here before.
Yes, a lot of
Gayle,
people.
give it a few weeks, the niggas will get over
Ah,
it
Yeah.
real quick.
Not for Gayle. What else
And
we
fuck
got?
that meme that people put out.
Which one?
Her hold the Popeyes. So I'm sorry, y'all.
Y'all ain't see that.
I ain't
That's
see
fucked
that.
up.
Y'all niggas.
What?
I did see that too. But this thing like
see.
she trying to
Is
run
it a
back to our
sandwich in there?
community
No, I'm
with
just kidding.
Popeyes because you know
Right.
niggas love Popeyes.
Yeah.
Some chicken.
She gonna have to pull up with the truck and just drop them in the hood,
You gotta do better, man.
she got to do some Nino Brown
Nah,
type
that's
shit
a-
to
it's
get the
not-
hood back.
It's all right. If I don't think it's a problem that it don't take much to please us. I don't think what's wrong with that.
Because that's when we settle for scraps and you have
A
motherfuckers
Popeye
out here
chicken,
doing
really?
anything
That was
for the
satisfy you.
No, not me. I'm just
Right,
saying.
and you got motherfuckers actually doing things for damn likes, girl. Instead of cash, I'll take 1,000 likes.
That's just shit.
Like,
crazy.
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Because the likes turn into money. Supposedly.
Hit or miss now.
Yeah, now
It's
these
hit or
days
miss.
it's too many people. It's saturated
Guess
now.
what?
But
I ain't seen what's
Hey,
the
that's
slim
cool.
trim? What's the shake them bitches used to do?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't seen one in them ads in a hot
15.
minute.
Yeah, flat,
Flat
tummy
tummy
tea,
tea.
Right.
flat tummy tea.
Advertising getting slim bitches. What's your next move?
facts. That's true.
is
I
true.
see that shit in a minute. Word.
Shit dead.
So
right, what else
last
we
week
got?
we had the show last week, but the Super Bowl shenanigans went on after the fucking show.
What happened?
Y'all, it was all type of drama going on in Miami. I'm just glad none of you were there because y'all might have
What
ended up in jail.
happened?
Oh my gosh, y'all didn't hear about the drama. First of all, Gervonta.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was
Oh
terrible.
yeah, Gervonta.
That was
Davis.
horrible.
That was
What did
terrible.
she do?
Well,
Nigga, fuck
first of all,
you.
it ain't about what she did.
Right.
She did fucking
Oh,
nothing but
we-
mind her own
we didn't do
business.
nothing.
She
Okay.
was there, and the
don't
dude.
matter what
Let
she
me
did.
ask y'all this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
asked the
saw it.
guys.
I saw
I
it.
asked the guys.
Uh-huh.
So she was at the event, Floyd Mayweather event, by the way.
It was a Floyd
with
Mayweather
another,
event?
Yeah, with another guy. She was on a date,
Uh-huh.
and so Gervonta comes walking
That
in there
shit
with
was
his
hilarious.
security or whatever, and snatches your date up by her neck.
That nigga was
Gervonta.
like-
So
that
he
nigga was out.
politely, I got a text message. What my boy texting me about? The wings is at
That
the
nigga was
table.
out.
That he was not paying. No, he was not trying to have no smoke with Gervonta.
That shit was funny.
So I want to ask y'all if y'all was on a date and Gervonta Davis, what is he? What world champion of the world? He got them
He
hands.
my height though, but
He do got. He is about short. He might be shorter than
he
you,
might be
bitch.
shorter than me.
Got them hands, David. Gervonta got them hands, Davis. Come in and snatches up your date by her
By
neck.
her
Are y'all
neck.
saying, whoa, brother, what's going on? Don't be grabbing my date by her neck. Or y'all just sitting there? My wings.
Because that's what that nigga did. Hey, that shit funny
Yeah,
when you see it on tape.
I seen him slide out.
He did.
I
I mean,
seen him
sometimes
slide
you gotta-
out.
Fucked up though.
You gotta look at certain situations and you gotta assess the situation, right? It depends on how long he been with the girl, or I mean, it's a lot of things that takes into account.
That's why I said
Gervonta Davis is a professional boxer. If
He's
you're
a
a dude that
professional.
can't fight at all, then yeah, you need to chill because you
Shaw,
might
if
get
he
your
put
ass
his hands
beat.
on it, is that a lawsuit or not? Because them hands is licensed.
First of all, second of all,
And yeah, he can't really.
hit me.
second of all,
I'm getting
second
real
of-
tough.
Second of all, it doesn't matter if he's a professional fighter or whatever. None of that. It's just about the sense of community. It's just about seeing a woman in trouble,
Right.
And I mean, you worrying about getting beat up. It's going to be more honorable that you stood up for
Stood
her.
up, right? Yeah.
So get your ass beat. Who
Petty.
cares?
And then I got a question
would.
for you, Shaw.
Nigga,
Petty
But
was
still
Oh,
gotta
he was,
assess
if
the
you gonna ask me,
situation.
he wasn't getting no pussy. Don't call me no more. None of that is over.
Oh,
I know
no,
that.
action. Bitch, you calling them the next day.
Hell fucking no, because you dipped out on me. No, fuck
I
you.
would block on every fucking
Every-
thing.
Now,
I'm
I
talking
didn't know
about
that
block.
whole story. I didn't know that she was on a date with
was on
somebody
a
else.
I didn't know that
They-
she was on. I saw when the nigga got up.
That
So
was
I said
Yeah.
that.
And
he
it probably
must
wasn't a date.
have-
They probably met up at the Floyd Mayweather event. It probably wasn't a legit date, but nigga,
But he
I'm
wasn't
with you.
messing with her no
If
more. They
I'm
wasn't
with
together.
you, we together. I don't care who I'm with. If I get into some drama, who I'm with, we in some fucking drama because I
Period.
am out there with you.
Right.
You don't get home, we don't get home. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's a certain
I
responsibility.
mean, a
when you
man's
out with
natural
somebody.
reaction is to
And
if
I
you
ain't
with her,
necessarily, I'm
stand
not
up for her.
necessarily, I'm
Let
not
him
necessarily,
talk.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying necessarily, he was done. I'm not saying necessarily fight her or fight him, but you can't say, well, brother, that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, good.
you can't
because
say
I ran into a
nothing.
situation like that before. I was dating this girl way back when. She had some big ass titties and shit like that. So I'm walking
So what
down.
does that have to do with
I'm just saying
anything?
because that's
Oh,
something
That ain't something
guys
happened in the
is.
story. Okay,
No, you know, because guys is physically attracted to big butts, titties, and shit like that.
Right.
You know, if your girl look
Uncomfortable
good,
on a
you know,
date.
right? So I'm walking down the street with her, and dude was like, "Damn, big ass titty." So I'm like, yo, so I almost got into a fight. I didn't know the dude fuck, but I'm just my natural instinct, like, yo, what the fuck, disrespectful, da. So as a man, your natural instinct, regardless of the fact if you don't know what this other dude could do or not, you want to stand up for this girl woman. So in that case, maybe he just on the low wasn't really fucking with her like that. It was like, you know what? Is it worth me trying to fight this dude?
All right,
I'm not
no,
gonna
hold on.
fuck
You
like
talk,
that.
you talk. We're gonna pay. We're gonna go around just like this. Hold on. So at the end of the day, what I said was, I don't know what. Like I was like, what she do? What I meant by that was, what was the circumstances? What makes people act like that? What makes him go in there and grab her? What makes her go? What makes her go out with him, grabbing it and not really fight too much? What makes the nigga slide off like that, like he did? And it's easy for us to just sit here in third person and say, look at the shit that happened. But what makes people really, because they real people. Like they were like a nigga, like you said, there's an innate response as a man to a woman in need, a
Right.
damsel in distress, a trouble. It is a natural response. We all come from women. So at the end of the day, if there's circumstances, what if the circumstances were, and you might not care, it might be just okay. Whatever the circumstances were, it's just wrong. But some people would argue that if certain circumstances exist, you can understand why that mindset might be. What if he just gave her, a lot of money and child support or something? Or what if she just asked him for a certain amount of money because
What
of
do that
certain
have to do with-
circumstances?
Child.
I'm gonna get to it if you let me finish. So
It takes you a while to get there.
Okay.
Like, the fuck?
I just asked the question. So at the end of the day, we're gonna get it together for the ADHD folk. Like at the end of the
I
day,
hope so.
the circumstances that surround it is what I said. The circumstances that surround it. What if that was the nigga that she was trying to slide out with and that wasn't a part of the agreement? Like what if you do things outside of your relationship that are not a part of the agreement? Shit like that happens to you.
No, that has absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
have to,
well,
you don't
you
have
get-
Now it's Shaw's turn
Niggas
now.
have gotten killed. Women have gotten killed for sliding out, like on that. People have gotten.
So you're justifying.
No, I'm not justifying. I'm saying, what if the circumstances, we talking about the situation, what if the circumstances call for him to act like that? What if she did some dirty shit?
So there are circumstances that warrant a man grabbing a woman and pulling her out of a place. Is
Out
what
of a
you're
situation.
saying.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna just say this.
Don't fuck with him.
Yeah, don't fuck with me.
Period.
Yeah,
If he's
don't
doing
fuck
that-
with
if
me.
he's doing
Most
that
of the
shit,
bitches that listen
he's
to this show
abusive.
been yacked up before
I've
because
never,
of some
and I
dumb
never
shit.
will.
Have
so
not.
never will, and
Can't say
never
I
have
have.
I ever.
But if he's doing that to her in a public for him,
Imagine
what the fuck is going on at home. Because you gotta think
Imagine.
about
No,
it.
it's not. It's not that.
Well, we have
It's
to
not
think
that.
about it like this as well,
It's
Petty.
not that.
His ass
I
is
mean,
fucking-
it's so many different scenarios why
Shut
she
up.
could get yoked up. Why we can't talk talk about what can happen at home.
You're
That's
right.
what you just
You're
said.
right. But you can't.
Javonte's
You can't make that. You
Javonte's
can't.
currently
Go
in
ahead.
jail.
No, he got out. He did
He
get
got out, but he went to jail.
Oh, right,
He
he
went to
did.
jail for one thing. What he did was fucking illegal.
Right.
And they had so much back and forth in the past, and she probably didn't want to press no charges to where now they got some shit on tape. So it's a reason why you have to hold your cool in public, regardless of what. Keep that shit at home. If you want to yoke a girl up at home, by all means, if the bitch stay with you afterwards, yoke
That's
her
on
ass up.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, don't do the shit public when you're a public figure.
What are- yeah, oh,
because
I
now
agree.
his
I
ass has
agree.
a whole. He has
You
a
got
whole
consequences.
mugshot. He has a whole
You
mugshot
got
out there. He got
And you know what's
locked up.
crazy?
You got
Because he used to mess with that girl,
consequences,
Kylie. Like, I was like, yo, that's going to be a bad relationship. Because I was like, he going to wind up fucking her up or he going to jail. Because she like to hit her. Like, y'all ever watch
Which
their
one?
videos?
Ari. Her name Ari.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was always
She was
hitting and
fighting
shit.
Money
Same
Bag.
with that was my
Yeah,
next
right.
fucked up
I didn't
shit.
take that shit. I was like, yo,
Right.
please. I was praying for that door. Like, please don't let me
Right.
turn the TV, see this nigga Gervonta beat the shit out of her. Because the way she was going, I was like, so,
Yeah.
you know, as a dude that has his hands as a weapon.
Right.
So like you were saying, public perception. You gotta chill
gotta be
out.
careful.
You gotta be
Chill out.
careful,
Like that.
dog.
That has
and
to
shit
be the
like that.
incentive.
But
You gotta
going
chill
back
out.
to the damsel in distress shit and all that. So one time, right uptown in the Music Factory, right? It was a guy that I just met. It was my homegirl's friend, and we were all together out or whatever. And he called himself trying to holler at me or whatever. But while we were walking to the car, another dude said something like about me or like, oh, you look something. So he was like, yo, what you say? And the dude said it again. He was like, he said something along like, watch your mouth, da-da-da. So the dude was like, oh, if you don't want nobody looking at your girl, you need to put a sign on her, some shit. What? And he straight punched the nigga in his mouth, beat his ass in the Music Factory.
Let's
He got
give
some
him
pussy
a.
that
I was
night.
gonna say, try to
did.
give him a little leg. For him.
And there was some
And I
bombs
think
in
it was-
too.
I think it's a natural instinct too.
It was.
Guys that protect and want, and that's
That
their
shit
natural
sexy as hell.
instinct to do.
Yeah.
Like, good for him.
That shit
Kudos
is
to
sexy.
him.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
You still mess with him or no?
Nah, I don't mess with it. He's trash.
And prayers,
But
But he was good for
And
the
prayers-
night.
good for the night though.
Good for
and
him.
A couple times after that.
Good for him. And prayers up to the niggas who lost their lives doing that shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
Prayers up to him, and
Yeah.
we thank you for that.
Yeah, that's all they
And
get.
then,
That's
yeah,
a
I mean,
damn shame.
We as
Shit,
the
the
black
same-
women do.
That all
It's
the
nice to
fucking
have.
time,
It's nice
like-
to have black men defending black women.
Nigga, that's
is.
always been the case.
that is such a
And
lie,
shout out
Petty.
to Antoine
That's
because you remember
always
he
been
saved
the
us
case.
from the
A
Ku
lie.
Klux
That has
Klan,
always
man.
been the case.
That is such a lie.
That's always been the case.
That's such a lie.
Only,
Is that
only
for
a
hot
few,
topic?
Black
only a
men-
few instances you could point out, and it's not the case.
All right, let's get back to it.
Are you
We done with hot
serious?
topics.
Yeah.
Black men are there for black women, is what you're
who
saying.
the fuck else is?
Black women.
Black
Who the
women?
fuck
Black
else?
women.
What
Yo,
other,
these-
what other,
Black
what
women.
other
Debates
set of
within
men?
the show
What other
is-
set of
Black
men
women.
can y'all count on?
Black women are
Fuck
black
outta
men.
here.
So
That could be
shit,
for
we got
next
it.
show. We're gonna matter of fact, we need to
That's
add
why,
that to the
that's
story.
why little black men. That's why little black boys. That mindset right there is why little black boys are gay and why they can't. Why relationships
Oh
ain't
my
working
God.
out.
Here we go.
Y'all the fucking hermaphrodites of the universe. Come on.
Well,
man.
that wraps up Hot Topics, y'all. Follow us
Because
on
we
YouTube. Follow us on IG. It's your girl Ashbee, and I'm out because this shit ain't nobody got time
You
for
hype.
it.
You hype.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo, listen.
think
We
that's
can't
it.
even go into our artist of the week. We could, yeah, we're gonna play the artist of the week. So we're gonna get to the artist of the week, man. And No Advisory Podcast, we'll be back, man.
VIP when I hit the door. Crowd screaming, can I get some more? Run and tell it that we in the club. Grab some money, spin a triple dub. Paper getters are attracted to me. Pretty women are magnet truly. Open hands, can we get a grand? Got them drummers beating, they attached to me. People say that I'm legendary. Bone crusher, I'm never scary. Got soul food, I'm still standing on solid ground, my territory. Work hard, but I party harder. Lighter fluid, I'm a fire starter. On the stage, my A game run through your lanes like a freight train. Talking tough, but they soft as cotton. Ducking high when the bottle's popping. We celebrate like it's no tomorrow. Amped up, cause the album dropping. All lies, I see you watching. Best believe that so cocky. I'm spoiled rotten, got everything. I'm spending money like it ain't no stopping. smoking before I left the crib. 20 on me, looking like a meal. Security dat me, I ain't trigger happy, but I keep them ratchets, you know what it is. Bread winning, I don't get tired. Stacking choaches, stroking thick dimes. Oakland cookies, smoking more with Goodie, Manny, Fresh and Gucci, I'm big time. Music booming, I been riding. No fuck around on my side of town. Throwing bowls, club going up and your man down. Bottle popping, partner, watch the spars. Run with shards like another Jaws. Killing bars, dollars on the yard. Why these large really read them bars? Smoke for free, tell them bring the noise.
Smoke for free, bring the noise.
Full of I don't fuck with people if you ever peep and see me looking bored. Gangster with me from the center state. Give it, listen, look into the tape. In the cut, but they twisting up and don't give a fuck. Throwing up the race.
Cheers, No Advisory Podcast. We are back. That was our Artist of the Week. Artist, if you want to be an Artist of the Week, just email us at noadvisorypromo@gmail.com. That is noadvisorypromo@gmail.com. So, this is the month of February. We are in Black History Month. So, what we're going to do here in No Advisory each week that we record, we are going to highlight a particular black person that invented something that we use every single day. You know, because a lot of people don't really know a lot of these household things that we use are invented by the black man or woman. So, what we got? We're going to pick one and let's make which one we got? Who we got? I mean, there's a lot.
We can do Lewis Latimer.
Lewis Latimer.
He was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts on September 4th, 1848.
Okay.
He collaborated with Thomas Edison, who gets the credit for inventing the light bulb.
Okay.
But he could not have done it without Lewis Latimer. One of his greatest inventions was the carbon filament, which is the little thing, the little circular thing that's inside of the light bulb.
Inside the light bulb that gives it the light.
He invented that. So, exactly. So that's something that we all use on a daily basis. And he also worked with Alexander Graham Bell. What did Alexander Graham Bell do? Y'all should know this.
That
Come on,
the,
history.
Damn, was that the plane? No, that's damn.
Alexander Graham Bell. We were just talking about Bell.
South.
Oh, okay. Exactly.
Oh, the phones. Okay.
Look how you guys did that. I like how you did that. Anyway, he helped him draft the design for the telephone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So shout out to Lewis Latimer. He died in 1928.
Shout out to Lewis Latimer.
Have no phone.
So.
And no light.
Say what?
No phones or light.
No phones or light.
And we use both of those daily.
That's a good one because, you know, everybody think Thomas Edison invented the light bulb.
But he couldn't have
But
done
he
it
couldn't have
without.
done it without Mr. Latimer.
Exactly.
So we have a hand in all these light bulbs.
Yeah, I like that one. And then we're going to do a male and a female, if that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I like this one, dog. This is something that
Trying to act
a
like
lot
you
of
love
people
black
don't
women.
know, and a lot of women need. So the forgotten black woman inventor who revolutionized menstrual pads. What? What now? Okay. Are you guys undermining our process? Okay.
No.
Mary Beatrice Davison Kenner was self-taught inventor who created the sanitary belt. Menstrual pads. She created those menstrual pads. This was something that that was needed way back in the early 19th century. It was a recent, evidently. You don't even know how far this shit goes back. You know what I'm saying? This is like she was born 1912. She was born 1912 and died in 2006. She had trouble sleeping when she was growing up in Charlotte, North Carolina. So how about that? We in Charlotte, North Carolina. We didn't even know. She invented the menstrual pads out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Her mother would leave for work in the morning through the squeaky door at the back of their house, and She said one day, "Mom, don't you think someone could invent a self-oiling door hinge?" And she was only 6 at the time. So even at that point, she had the mind of creation and the mind to solve problems. And that's all these inventions are. They solve problems.
Before it was 2 of them. They were sisters. You said 1, right?
Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner.
Is Mary and her sister Mildred.
Mildred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did Mildred?
They invented the sanitary belt, right?
Yep. She only, I don't know why, for whatever reason, they give her most of the credit for it. I think.
It looks like here that they say Mary invented the moisture resistant pocket for the belt. So I'm thinking her sister invented everything else. But that's the main important part, right? The moisture resistant pocket.
Yeah,
right?
you got to keep that moisture out.
I mean, that's the main important
for real.
part.
Yeah,
yeast.
And that's big. Like to be back then, 1912. Okay, so let's say 20 years later, 1932, right? All right. Yeah, am I math right, Ash?
You said what now? I'm
1912. She was born 1912.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 years later, she's
1932.
1932. So you get 1932. So you got to think about the climate in that point in time, how hard it was for women to do something like this or get credit for it. As the article says, women were barred from the corridors of most scientific establishments and academic institutions for centuries, but then carried on regardless. She transformed her bedroom into a laboratory, turned coat hangers into scientific equipment, and in the case of Kenner, saved and scrimped for their pennies for their own patients. That's some dope shit. Like, you talk about being committed to your motherfucking purpose. That's a trail.
She was committed to a motherfucking invention.
She served 5 people. Now only 5 people before she only 5 people. She was only able to get 5 people to use the sanitary belt, the sanitation belt before she died. But I feel like that deserves a major kudos as far as Black history, as far as women's Black history, and Charlotte.
Now I wonder who took that invention and revamped it.
Yeah, I wonder who took that and made the money off that shit. I hope Mildred
created always.
I swear that's the first one I just thought.
What you said?
Always as.
with wings. She's got a whole belt on. Where I could just imagine, like, with tan pads just loaded up on the side like ammunition on a gun belt. Just like, bitch, I'm ready, bitch. I'm bleeding. It's that time. I'm on deck.
But that was our 2 Black history people that we talked about.
Yeah, male and female.
And, stuff we're going to go through every week. We're going to pick 2. What are we going to do, male and female every week?
Yeah, we're going to do male and female.
All right, male and female every week. So, it's Black History Month, even though it is the shortest month of the year. But, hey, fuck
the
it.
leap year this year, so we have 29 days.
Oh, we got 29.
Look at you.
Oh, shit.
Look at you. You been hanging around some white folks.
Oh, then the groundhog, did he see his shadow?
No, he did not.
So spring comes early.
Spring comes early. Spring has been here. We have not even had winter yet.
Yeah, we have a few little flurries.
Fuck that snow yesterday that tried.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
Yeah, shit tried it. But yo, it's your boy C.O. McClain.
Girl, shot bugs.
Girl, Ashbee.
And me and the boy next door, the dude from Scooter Jerk. Hey, work, Patty!
It's no advising, motherfuckers. Bang.
Bang.
You're now locked in 718 Terror.
Wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. School in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we